Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to day three. Yes. All right. You validated your idea. Give yourself a hand. That is a win. All right. So if you're just tuning in and this is the first time you watch the video, you're like, I validated what idea? Well, in order to hear what idea we're talking about, you have to go back to the first video and find out what we're talking about. We are actually helping you start your own business. A lot of people have recognize that they have been applying for jobs and they kept getting those Dear John letters. We love you so much. Your resume is beautiful, but we hired somebody else. So we are under the understanding that you need to build your own table. Does that mean that you stop applying? Absolutely not. What did we say on day one? You use that job to pay your bills and release the pressure, but you also use those funds that you gather to fund your new business. All right. So don't stop applying, but just know now you're doing two things. You're applying and you're starting your own business and you are beginning to create your own wealth. Okay. All right. So you have validated your idea. You know who you serve and what problem you are going to solve for those people. You have a one sentence offer that passed the stranger test. Somebody said, what is the stranger test? Go on, listen to last night's or video number 2, and you will understand what the stranger test is. Now it's time to give your business a name. All right, all right, all right. I know this is the fun part, but I want you to also remember that not only is this the fun part, this is also a legal decision, a first impression at the same time. So before you fall in love with something, let's make sure it actually works. Okay? There's a few ground rules that we want to look at. Rule number one, your business does not have to describe exactly what you do, but it cannot confuse people. You can't be called Deb's Pies and you sell tennis shoes. I mean, who would do that? But for obvious reason, people think that they would be coming in to get pies, not a piece of the pie of the shoe. So if someone hears your name and has no idea what kind of business you are, that is a problem. All right. That's an easy one. That's not a hard one. If you have a hard time coming up with a business name, I would probably drop it into Chat GPT or Claude, describe what your business is and say, give me 10 business names. Let it roll off some business names. If you don't like those, just tell it, hey, I didn't like those. Give me some more until you find the one that you like. All right. Once you do find the name of your business, whether it's one that you've had in your head for years, months, days, or you just got it off of chat GPT, you want to check the availability before you fall in love with that name. Oh boy, you need to search in 3 places. You need to search in your state, okay? The Secretary of State business name database, all right? You need to check there. You need to check in the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office at uspto.gov. You need to check if it's already has a patent on it or a trademark, all right? And you check that at uspto.gov, all right? And lastly, you want to check Google. Yes, Google. If someone else is already using that name in your industry online, you have a conflict even if they are not officially registered. All right. And here's the last rule of the 3, check the domain. Oh, now you've gone and you've got everything set up and you're now out here building your websites and doing all this stuff and you need to get a domain name .org, .com, .store, whatever. You go to the registrar to get your domain name, search the name. If .com is gone, decide whether you will pay for it. And a lot of times, if the .com is already gone, they have put an exorbitant price on that particular URL ending. So you might have to go with org, or you might have to actually change the name. Okay. Do not build a brand around a domain you do not own or cannot get. I ran into that before also. I actually wanted to call Edge Effect something different, and somebody else had already captured it, so I could not use it. All right, so then that's when I came up with Edge Effect AI. Okay, rule number 4, check your social media handles. You want consistency across platforms. It doesn't have to be a perfect match, but it should be close enough that people can find you. All right? Okay. So, your assignment for day 4. I want you to write down 3 name options in order of preference. Run all 3 through your 4 checks. Cross off the ones that do not clear. What is left is your starting point. You're like, wait, what? There's more? I know, it's your starting point. All right. So go ahead and download day 3 PDF attached for this lesson. The checklist walks you through every search step by step so nothing gets missed. If you're watching on YouTube and you want the workbook and the full community experience, the link to join Edge Effect AI Learning Hub is in the description. Everything in this series lives in there. And guess what? The community is free. All right. So, day 4 is where things will get real. We'll talk about your business structure. And this is the decision that affects your taxes, your liability, and how seriously people were going to take you. All right. So go on out there, get those business names, and I'll see you there. Hey, and if somebody's like, I got 3 good ones and I don't know which one to go with, make sure you post it in the discussion area and let's talk about it. All right. Or if you're on YouTube, post it in the YouTube comments and let's talk about it. All right. So we'll see you in there on day 4. All right. Go get those names.